What's the password to join the group?
Boxing Day. Oh, 8 minutes to go, and we have one spot for DPS. There are 7 healers right now. If one of you is willing to switch to DPS, that would be great. 7's a little on the heavy side there.
I just joined. I can DPS.
That would be great. That'd be
Oh.
great. And then we have, oh, and I see one of the tanks switched. That's good. And it's fun. It's like every time I do this, there's always people who just try to sign up even though they're not part of the community. Let's see. There we go. As soon as there we go. We are full. We have 30 people. We're going to see how this goes. This is going to be fun. Feel free to zone in. I have tried something new this time, which is I have just set everyone to be assist, so feel free to mark things. If it gets annoying, then I'll turn it off and do it the old-fashioned way. Let's see.
Check.
Let's see, it looks like we have one warlock. So, unfortunately, that means we're probably going to be asking you to do portals, if you can. Once you get here. Actually, it says you're in the instance, so... Ah, thank you. We're getting people summoned now. Well, I for one very much appreciate our warlocks. Oh. Alright, everybody's in the instance, it looks like, or almost everybody's in the instance, so why don't we start the RP part?
Primalist have used their elemental magic to breach the outer Titan seal! Kalagos, do you know where the other incarnates are imprisoned?
Within the core of the mountain, Neltharion himself shaped the earth. We must break their lines and stop Razageth before she can free them.
Sure. Doesn't really make much difference here. As long as we're all doing the same side, right?
Pyroblast.
I can't attack that target. It's not ready yet. Was this the best you could muster, Calicos? I can't use that item yet.
Apparently he's not very impressed with us.
A band of mewling soft scales following a whelp?
This is a pretty straightforward fight.
Grind your skulls
Kind of similar to the
with
Tarragur
my
was
heel.
in Sanctum of Domination. So it's primarily tank and spank kind of thing. Avoid mechanics. Let's see, there'll be some ads. If you get the Flame Rift debuff, move out of the raid, drop in the back. Let's see what else. Yeah, dodge the bad stuff on the ground. Usual stuff. It's not a particularly difficult fight. So best way to do these things, especially since none of us have been doing them very long, is just do it, figure out what works and what doesn't work, and go from there. Make sure you grab your health stones if you've got oils or weights, or let's see. I just went and got some whetstones. I had to switch to whetstones from what I was using before. There we go. Politize, are you a alchemist? Interesting. Right, we still have 7 healers. We're gonna try it with this and see how it goes. DPS, this is not a ticket to avoid mechanics and trust the healers to save your lives.
Are we switching on about 4 to 5 stacks?
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, well then let's do a countdown and make this happen.
Let us see if you are worthy of my skill. Burn to
Incinerating roar.
cinders! March for destruction! Rally to
Molten
me!
spikes.
Burn to
Incinerating roar.
cinders! I'll
Molten
reduce you to ash! March for destruction!
Molten spikes.
Rally to me! Burn to
Incinerating roar.
cinders!
Molten spikes.
I'll
Molten
reduce you to ash! March for destruction! Burn to
Incinerating roar.
cinders!
Yeah.
Surround our enemies!
Army of flame.
Leave none alive!
Yeah, focus on one. Through. There we go.
Find your skulls under my
Good.
heel.
Nicely done.
Undisciplined. Burn to
Incinerating roar.
cinders!
Yep. Moving them out.
March for destruction!
Flame.
Rally to
Molten
me!
spikes.
Keep him moving. Gotta get him. Yeah. Good.
Burn to
Incinerating roar.
cinders!
Yep.
I'll reduce you to ash! March for destruction!
Molten spikes.
Rally to me!
Lava flow.
Burn to
Incinerating roar.
cinders!
Molten spikes.
I'll
Molten
reduce you to ash! March for destruction! Burn to
Incinerating roar.
cinders! Surround our
Army of
enemies!
flame.
Leave
Same thing
none
all over
alive.
again. Pick one.
Yo, Psycho Mumu, thanks for the follow.
There you go. Move through. Well done. Only lost 2 people. So we're good. Okay.
Burn to
Incinerating roar.
cinders! March for destruction!
Keep it up. You guys are doing great.
Rally to
Molten
me!
spikes.
Great.
Burn to
Incinerating roar.
cinders! I'll
Molten
reduce you to ash! March for destruction!
Molten spikes.
Rally to me! Burn to
Incinerating roar.
cinders!
Molten spikes.
I'll
Molten
reduce you to ash! March for destruction!
Wahoo!
Failed you.
Galagos, think we can take...
What up, Dilly? Thanks for tuning in, bro.
Yeah, a couple of bows there. That'll be useful for the healers, right?
I expect they won't make it easy for us. Champions, when you're ready. Travel safely now. You got the coin? That's how you got the bargains. Stop by.
Congratulations to those of you who got gear.
Still recharging. I need to target something first.
Master, Erenog has fallen. The invaders are headed towards us.
Let them come. My creations will rend their flesh from bone. can't attack that. I can't attack that target. I can't use that item yet. I need a target. I need to target something first. I need a target. I'm out of range. I don't have a target. I need a target.
The invaders are here! Work quickly!
I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
Cowards! The elemental is almost to a plane!
instead into the darkness of your soul. This meeting of the Assembly of Iron is adjourned!
If you haven't watched it yet, let's see. Yeah, if there is another DPS, I didn't realize someone had dropped. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, we seem to be doing pretty well so far. Let's see. So the tank swap on concussive slam. We use the and we use that on the awakened earth pillars to try and destroy them. Ideally, if you get awakened earth, you will drop it to the right, as close together as you can with the others. Let's see what else here. If you're targeted with rock blast, you want to be. Let's see. Why don't I put a marker down for that? Because it looks like we need to have a place for ranged. So I'm gonna put it over here. All right. Let's see here. What else? Dodge bad things on the ground.
So we're going counterclockwise or clockwise?
Why don't we go counterclockwise? Unless you have a preference. I don't think it makes much difference. No. Okay. Healers, there's large damage spikes when we destroy the awakened earth pillars because they damage. They do AoE damage. So let's see. I don't know. That's the idea, yeah. So let's see how this works. Interesting. Great. Let's try this.
Tectonic barrage. Rock blast. Awakened earth.
Rises against you!
Soaks. The soaks bring him into the raid, yes. Sorry.
Shattering impact. Concussive slam. Rock blast.
Yep, good. Soak that. Excellent.
Concussive slam. Shattering impact. Concussive slam. Resonating annihilation. Rock blast. Concussive slam. Shattering impact.
All right.
Concussive slam.
Let's see what happened. But we'd actually said counterclockwise.
Rock blast.
So it's all right. Let's wipe. Let's try this again.
Concussive slam. Tectonic shattering impact.
All the mechanics. Yeah, it's just lather, rinse, repeat. It's like the Denathrius fight all over again.
Finest wares in Kultiris, right there. Appreciate your patronage.
So we're going to go counterclockwise. Bring the soaks into the raid, drop the pillars just outside the soak area, and we will keep rotating counterclockwise. Let's see. Thank you for the feast. It's kind of a moot point whether you go clockwise or counterclockwise. You just have to agree on one particular direction. So we're going to go counterclockwise. Right, because you just have to run a little further. All right. Yeah, because demon hunters have amazing mobility, so.
Closer. Come closer. And burn!
Okay. So, volatilize. Let me know when you're ready. Yeah, no worries. That's why we do ready checks, right? So we can poke fun at you. We'll do one more ready check. We'll do this again. We got this guy.
Tectonic barrage. Rock blast.
Good.
Concussive slam. Concussive slam. Shattering impact. Concussive slam. Rock blast.
Rises against you.
Concussive slam. Shattering impact. Concussive slam. Resonating annihilation.
Nicely done. Oh,
Rock blast.
Rises against you.
Concussive slam.
you can res the idiot tank. That will help.
Shattering impact.
Res. Okay.
Concussive slam. Rock blast. Concussive slam. Shattering impact. Concussive slam. Resonating annihilation. Rock blast.
Rises against you.
Concussive slam. Shattering impact. Concussive slam.
I had too much debuff, I'm sorry.
Rock blast. Concussive slam. Shattering impact. Concussive slam. Resonating annihilation. Rock blast.
Rises against you.
Concussive slam. Shattering impact. Concussive slam. Concussive slam.
Yeah, both of us are dead.
Rock blast. Awaken earth.
Yeah. Yep. Let's wipe and try this again. We made good progress this time. I admit it. Getting there.
Concussive slam. Shattering impact.
Absolute power.
Right. If we can keep those pillars close, then the tanks can take them all out. No. You want them in a line, right? You want them very close to each other so we can take them out. But
Yeah.
we can take it out. Let's try this again. Awesome. Definitely making good progress.
What do you mean, D?
Rock Blast. Concussive Slam. Shattering Impact. Concussive Slam. Rock Blast.
Rises against you.
Concussive Slam. Shattering Impact. Concussive Slam. Resonating Annihilation. Rock Blast.
Rises against you.
Concussive Slam. Shattering Impact. Concussive Slam. Rock Blast.
Rises against you.
Perfect.
Concussive Slam. Shattering Impact. Concussive Slam.
More bones to snap.
Resonating Annihilation.
Fall.
Rock Blast. Awaken Earth.
To my will.
Bring it in. Yep.
Concussive Slam. Shattering Impact. Concussive Slam. Rock Blast.
Bends to my will.
Concussive Slam. Shattering Impact.
Shatters.
Concussive Slam. Resonating Annihilation.
No escape. More bones.
Rock Blast.
Rises against you.
Concussive slam. Shattering impact. Concussive slam. Rock blast. Awakened Earth.
Rises against you. More bones to
Concussive slam.
Need a
Shattering
taunt.
impact.
Dead.
Thank you.
Concussive slam.
Kill it. Nope.
Resonating
9%.
annihilation.
nowhere left to run.
Frenzied devastation.
Alright.
Frenzied devastation.
Now it's just getting the DPS there. That's...
Absolute power.
It was my bad. I taunted once or twice, and as soon as I taunted, he smoked me for 300k.
Yeah, he hits like a bitch. I noticed that.
You got the coin? That's how you got
I'll
the friends?
I'll always stack on the left
Craig.
side pillars if you want to stack on the right.
Stop
Okay.
by.
Hey, I'm gonna res a healer here. Well, they're all back up. So why don't we try that? Let's do a less fun pull. As far as I can tell, there's no reason to hold it until the fourth piece is lice.
Let's see what we can do. What up, Craig?
Definitely progress. We're at 71% for the first pull, 29 for the second, and 8% for the third. We've got this. Thank you for the grand banquets. This isn't quite like the slime cat mount runs. These are, we have to work for, don't we?
I mean, we've got the damage to do it, so.
Alright. That was not the intent. Alright, everyone's ready. Now we can count down.
Alright, here we go. See what we got. Soak coming up, be ready.
Rock blast.
Soak to the middle, small circles on the edges. And move out.
Concussive slam.
Perfect. Slam coming, be ready to move.
Shattering impact. Concussive slam.
Soak coming up in 10 seconds, be ready.
Rock blast.
Soak. And move out.
Concussive slam. Shattering impact.
Move out of that.
Concussive slam.
Annihilation in 10, be ready.
Resonating
And move
annihilation.
right. Soak coming up in 5 seconds, be ready.
Rock blast. Awakened earth.
Soaking. Yep, there you go.
Concussive slam.
On the second tank line, healers be ready because it's going to be a little bit of a hefty one.
There's near 4 of them.
Shattering impact. Concussive slam.
Alright, be ready, healers. So coming up in 5 seconds, be ready.
Rock blast.
Soak to the middle, pillars on the outsides. Not sure why the soak decided to run there. Soak is always in the middle of the raid if you get the soak on you.
Down.
Get that tank up.
No B resin.
Shattering impact. Concussive slam.
And then we might have to just wipe this in because I don't think we can do it one tank.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Wipe.
We can give it a shot, but
I already wiped, my bad.
55 seconds.
Yeah, just
Alright,
wipe,
one wipe.
Wipe it up.
Wipe.
Resonant aftermath.
Let's use the time to
Resonant
actually do a
aftermath.
good pull on this.
Resonant aftermath. Resonant aftermath. Rock blast.
I think someone new got the soak that they didn't know what to do with it. If you get the soak, run to the middle of the raid and stand still, and then anyone with circles, small circles, can position around you.
Yep.
Finest wares in Colteris, right here.
All good.
But ideally, what we want is we want half of those pillars on each side
Right.
of the soak. So bring the soak into the middle, let the pillars go to the sides. That way we spread the damage out when we take the pillars down.
I've noticed a couple healers or ranged DPS getting smacked by the tank line. If you're in line with those pillars, once they're dropped, you are doing it wrong. That's what's killing you. Because as soon as that tank line comes out, it smacks you for so much damage that the healer can't keep up with it. On top of the dot for the pillars going down. here. My bad.
Yeah, we've got the DPS for this. We have a 500,000 DPS per second, or DPS. Yeah, I agree. Make sure not to use battle reses for DPS. Make sure there's at least one, preferably two. How many do we have total? We've got 3 druids, so try to leave at least one to pull a tank up if we need it. Well, tanks shouldn't die that often, but it does happen occasionally. Because this guy
When you're
hits
as
really,
squishy as a Death Knight, it happens.
this guy hits really hard. I mean, I was looking. Some of those hits I took were 300,000 plus. That's a nice observation, Secretary. Well, tank shouldn't die either, but
It's not ready yet.
Everyone might be getting close on oils, so you might want to be leery of that. You might need to reapply.
Alright, let's do a ready check. Let's try this again. We're really close.
Rock blast.
Rises against you.
Concussive slam.
They're all on this side.
Shattering impact. Concussive slam. Concussive slam. Rock blast.
Bends to my will.
Concussive slam.
This is gonna be rough.
Shattering impact.
You did that whole time, my bad.
Concussive slam.
Alright, be ready for annihilation. It's coming in 8 seconds.
Resonating
And move right.
annihilation.
Be ready for soak.
Rock blast. Awakened earth.
Soak to the center, pillars on the side. Perfect.
Concussive slam.
Where you going, tank?
Other tank's down.
Shattering impact. Concussive slam.
New soak coming, be ready.
Rock blast.
There's way too many in the same area there. That's gonna
It's
gonna
gonna
wipe us.
It's gonna kill us. Holy crap.
Yeah. Wipe it up.
Yep.
I don't understand why we are
Shattering impact.
reverting. Like I
Don't release. I have a soul stone.
Concussive slam.
And let's get a healer up here. Alright, so we've been at this for about an hour. Why don't we take a break? I'd like to take a look at the log as well. See what if anything needs to be fixed here.
Has anyone got a Jeeves?
Alright. Let's go see what's happening here.
From what I was seeing, Demented, it was mainly there's a few of the range DPS that are getting the pillars on them, and they're standing there still trying to do their damage instead of running towards the soak, and then it's putting 4 on one side and 2 on the other, and then it's making it harder on the healers.
I'm seeing some early deaths too. I'm looking at that.
And I'm not sure where that's coming from, unless it's like a slam or something.
One was a melee hit, one shot. I'm looking at not the last pull. The last pull we had a healer die early. Next to the last pull, same healer died early. We had 2 demon hunters die early. One died at pull and then jumped the gun probably, and then one died 36 seconds in. So that's not great. good on our best pull. Yeah, see, we don't see any of those early deaths on the one where we were under 10%. Let's... I'm gonna run this through WoW Analyzer.
I'm wondering if we're putting the... Are we putting the soak too close to y'all as well? Is that a problem? Maybe we need to back that up just a scratch to give y'all some room up front.
There's a couple of times when it's been pretty close.
Okay.
And when it's been pretty tight, so we could move it back a little bit. Let's see here. I'm trying to run the log through Wipefest to see if it identifies clear problems. So one of the things that Wipefest is pointing out is that people are getting hit by concussive slam. That is the tank mechanism. Nobody else but tank should be getting hit by that.
Is that the line ability?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, the line ability, the one that we use to knock the.
I mean, the only thing I've changed is in my calling is I haven't been saying move out of whenever we're dropping pillars, so maybe I need to go back to that, I guess. And we did lose two people.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to trim to 25 or keep going with this or what.
You know, it's a shame because on that third pull, I thought we were gonna get it, because it was coming together there. So We'll give it one more pull at this, and if that doesn't work, then yeah, what we'll do is we'll trim 4 DPS and 1 healer.
What do you mean? To put it down to 25?
I'm not saying that that's what I want to volatilize. Let me look and see. Clearly the right thing to do is not to prioritize based on what the damage looks like. So let's see. Yeah, I definitely don't want you to step out. You're number 3, DPS. So we have five people who clearly are like very close to 30,000 KDPS, and then there's a jump down, and then we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 12 people who are in the 20,000 to 25,000 range, and then we have a big jump when it goes down to below 16,000. So no offense to anybody, the point here is we're going to do what we need to get this raid composition. I think we have the DPS to do this. If you look at the log is there, you can see where you stand. If there's something you can do that will improve the damage you're doing, and you're not a healer or a tank, do it, please. People are being quiet. I mean, I think we're doing good. Don't get me wrong. I'm just trying to make sure that we get this group through the encounter. So, questions? All right, then why don't we do a ready check? See who's back.
Yeah, and so you aren't on.
All right. And let's do this.
Tectonic barrage.
Alright, so coming up, be ready.
Rock blast. Awaken Earth.
Well, that soaked back a little bit.
Move away from the pillars. Shit, just put that in the wrong spot.
Shattering impact. Concussive slam.
So coming up in 5 seconds, be ready. Let's reposition everybody. Get everybody together, please.
Rock blast.
Small circles on the edges. Nice. And move away from the pillars.
Shattering impact.
Good, keep it up. Get out of the concussive. Yep. Good.
Next tank line coming up. Get out of the way. Annihilation coming. Be ready.
Resonating
And
annihilation.
move right. So coming in 5 seconds. Be ready. All circles on the outside.
Rock blast.
Move away from the pillars.
Concussive slam.
Alright, let's regroup. Move left just a smidge. Tanks get over to the left because there's pillars on that side.
Shattering
Yeah.
impact. Concussive slam.
Soak in 10 seconds. Be ready. Let's move to the left just a smidge. Everybody group. Small circles on the edges.
Rock blast.
That's 4 on one side again.
Yikes, that's
Concussive
it's gonna be
slam.
rough.
Alright, everybody move to the left now so the tanks can get the pillars on the right. Healers, be ready for this tank line. Slam is coming. We might have to move.
Shattering impact.
Move out of that. Perfect. Healers, be ready. Here comes the slam.
Gonna be a big one.
Use defensive if needed. Annihilation in 5 seconds. Be ready.
Resonating annihilation.
And move right. Soak in 5. Be ready. Small circles on the edges.
Rock blast.
Need pillars on the other side. That's 4 on one side. E. That's alright. That's 3 and 3. Good job.
Concussive
Good,
slam.
excellent.
Alright, move
Nicely
away from the
done.
pillars. Everybody move left now. Move left. So that way the tanks can get over there. Move out of this. Perfect. Move out of these.
Concussive
Slam coming.
All the pillars are down.
Soak coming in 5 seconds. Let's regroup and be ready. Small circles on the edges.
Rock blast. Awaken turn.
Good. Keep it up. Doing good.
Perfect. Move away from the pillars. First line coming.
Concussive slam.
After this line, everybody move left. Watch out for this slam coming. We might have to move out of the circle.
I need a taunt.
Shattering impact. Concussive slam.
Watch out for those pillars. Annihilation in 10 seconds. Be ready.
Resonating
And
annihilation.
move right. You ready for soak? Everybody group. Small circles on the edge. Move back just a smidge from the tanks. That way they got room.
Rock blast. Awaken earth.
Pillars on edges.
Close enough.
Away from the
Grab
pillars.
if you want.
Concussive slam.
Slam coming. Be ready to move out of this.
Shattering impact.
Taunt when you can.
Move out of the pillar range.
Got him.
Concussive slam.
Soak coming in 5 seconds. Be ready. All
Rock
circles to the
blast.
edge. Soak in the middle, please. There you go. Recover. Move away from the pillars.
Concussive slam.
First slam coming. Use defensives if need. We can stand where we're at because the tanks need to move to the left anyway for the other
Shattering
pillars.
impact. Concussive slam.
Use defensives. So coming in, this is Annihilation. When this Annihilation goes, we need to move to the right, and then we can...
Resonating
Okay, move.
annihilation.
Pop defensives, everything. Try and kill it.
Frenzied
So
devastation.
coming, be ready.
Frenzied devastation.
Well, that was a better pull that time, at least.
8%. So there's another 8%. All right. I'm gonna do this, but I think we're gonna try and trim the group a little bit. Yeah, that's not quite as good as the third pull actually. I
Let
did
me show
8%
you
on the
what I
third
got.
pull, 8.3 on this one, but it's close.
A lot better on the
Yeah, we're
soak
doing
and
mechanics.
the pillars.
Mechanics are looking much prettier here.
The early tank lines was really weird and like down the middle of the pillars instead of on the pillars, and that's why a couple of us died at the beginning.
All right, let's see here.
Bye bye.
Okay, so
Poop.
you're in group 7. Please step out.
You know, Curly is like your second best DPS.
I'm looking at the last poll. So
Yeah, because the last poll had a fucked up tank line, and it was right down the middle of the pillars that hit a bunch of DPS instead
right,
of on the pillars.
let me look. Yep, you're right. Alright, so let me try doing this. So I'm not asking you guys to leave the group, I'm just asking you to step out for this fight, and then I can bring you back in. It's up to you if you choose to leave the raid. I understand if you have to. Thank you. Alright, so thank you for those of you who stepped out. Like I said, I'm happy to bring you guys back once we get through this encounter, but yeah, that's plenty for this fight. I mean, I'm just sitting here looking at the logs, and I just walked from the bottom to the top. Or making the long run back. Okay. Thank you. Right, I'm gonna do a ready check. Make sure. Oh, we have 23 people in the instance. Looks like some people left. $21 people. Okay, it doesn't. Alright. Oh, quite a bit smaller. Are we going to be 2 healing heavy now? Nope, we got 4 healers and 15 DPS. Alright, let's try this. Be interesting.
Get the fuck off of my desk.
Frame says 15, but
Tectonic barrage.
You ready for soak?
Rock blast.
Soak in. And move out.
Concussive slam.
Nice.
Shattering impact. Concussive slam.
Next soak in 10 seconds. Be ready. Small circles on the edges. And move out.
Concussive slam. Shattering impact.
Watch out for that pillar. Nice. Annihilation in 10 seconds. Be ready. Right after that, we have a soak.
Resonating annihilation.
Right. Be ready for soak. Small circles to the edges.
Rock blast. Concussive slam.
Healer's just gonna be a little bit heavy. Chat. Good. Next tank line coming. Be ready.
Shattering impact.
Out of that. Watch out for that pillar.
Concussive slam.
Perfect. Soak in 10 seconds. Let's be ready.
Rock blast.
Circles to the edge. Perfect. And move out. Watch out for these pillars. Stay out of the tank line.
Concussive slam.
Perfect.
Shattering impact.
Out of that. Watch out for those pillars. Next tank line
Concussive
coming.
slam.
Annihilation in 10. Let's be ready.
Resonating
And move
annihilation.
right. You ready for soak? Small circles to the edge.
Rock blast.
Perfect. And move out. Watch out for these pillars.
Concussive slam.
We can move to left side if need be, but next tank
Shadow
line coming.
impact.
Watch out for this circle.
Concussive slam.
Next soak in 10 seconds. Be ready.
Rock blast.
Circles to the edge. Nice recover. Thank you. Good job. Move out.
Concussive slam.
Alright, regroup. Next slam coming. Move out of that. Watch out for the next pillar line.
Concussive slam.
Alright, let's regroup. Next annihilation in 10.
Can you res the DPS?
Resonating
Move
annihilation.
right. Be ready for soak.
Rock blast.
And move out.
Concussive slam.
Use defensives as need be. Watch these pillars on this side. Watch out for the slam.
Shattering impact.
You should res people.
We don't have any reses right now. Three minutes.
So coming.
Awakened Earth.
Move out.
Concussive
I'm
slam.
down.
Shattering impact. Concussive slam.
Are you dead?
Resonating annihilation. Frenzied devastation.
I had another leave.
Alright, so what do we need to fix here? Going harder. Well, we can try this again. We can switch over and try and do Primal Council. Yeah, it is tight. You're absolutely right.
You got the coin? That's how you got the bargains. Travel safely now.
Yeah, and unfortunately, when we trimmed last time, our top DPS actually left because the bottom healer that got trimmed with them, or they were with the bottom healer. Yep, we are 2-4-12 right now. That's a reasonable comp. No, I agree. I mean, I think I'm not saying the group is unviable. I think that we need to try this again. And all I can ask is that people look at the logs. And if you're not comfortable looking at the logs, say so.
We're still losing people, by the way.
I see that. Yep, that's fine. There's nothing we can do, right?
Yeah.
We can't make people stay, and we have to figure this out, and it's a team effort. And when people bail on the team, it's left the rest of us to decide if we want to continue. I'm going to continue this as long as you guys want to stay. We're not going at it all night, but we've only been at this for just over an hour and a half. This is the new raid. This isn't like when we were running Slime Cat Mount runs and it was fights that everybody knew. Not everybody knows these fights, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just a different kind of raid than we had before. So that's why I'm asking, look at the logs, tell me what you think needs to be changed. Is there something you can change up? By all means, do it. Hopefully you've been doing that. You've been watching and seeing how things work. I know I've been doing that. Awesome. Thanks, Barris. I think that's an excellent way of looking at it. Alright, so... Well, I'm gonna be OCD and actually I didn't do that. Let's see.
I'll be right back. I use the restroom.
Yep. Okay. Alright. So I fixed my OCD and made sure that all the groups are even. So. Actually I should just set the main tank. How's that? gonna do a ready check. I know a couple people said they were gonna go. Alright. So the one person who's not in the instance isn't ready, everybody else is, so we're good to go. Let's try this again. That's true. Let's say, well, we might.
Tectonic barrage. Rock blast.
Rises against you.
Concussive slam.
Move away from the pillars.
Shattering
I was muted, my
impact.
bad.
Concussive slam.
Soak in 5 seconds, be ready. Small circles to the edge.
Rock blast.
Rises against you.
And move out.
Concussive
Got 3
slam.
on one side, so.
Slam coming,
Shattering
might need to move,
impact.
yep, move. And watch this pillar.
Concussive slam.
Annihilation in 10, let's be ready.
Resonating
And move
annihilation.
right. Be ready for soak. Small circles to the edge.
Oh, I thought we already had posted. Oh, that's good. That's actually encouraging.
All circles out, please. That's kind of weirdly
What?
grouped tanks. Good luck.
Concussive slam.
That should be okay
Yeah.
right there.
I don't know how I'm gonna get both of these.
You can split them, I think.
Might have to.
Shattering
Just stay away from the
impact.
pillars, move out of that. Fuck.
Concussive slam.
Ooh, I think I can hit them both.
Nice. Let's move to the left a little bit. Just be ready for soak and everything. Get ready.
Like a split in bowling.
Hole 710 over here.
Rock blast.
All circles to the outside, please. Let's move one to the other side, please. Move one to the other side. If you see 4 circles on one side, be the person to move
Concussive
over.
slam. Shattering impact.
Move out of that.
Concussive slam.
Got him.
Annihilation, let's be ready. And move
Resonating
right.
annihilation.
You ready for soak?
Good.
All
Rock
circles on the
blast.
edge. And move out.
Concussive slam.
Watch those pillars. Good job.
Shattering impact. Concussive slam.
Alright, let's be ready for soak. Small circles to the edge.
Rock blast.
Rises against you.
Good job, good job. And move out.
Much better.
Concussive slam.
Alright. Watch for this slam.
Shattering impact.
Watch these pillars.
Concussive slam.
That sucks. We do need to move to our left a little bit for annihilation.
Resonating
And move
annihilation.
right. You ready for soak?
Rock blast.
Keep it up. We got this.
It's alright, there's gonna be 4 on one side, it's okay. Watch out for the pillars, watch out for the first slam.
Concussive slam.
Pop defensives, if need be. Stay out of the range of these.
Shattering impact.
Watch these pillars on the right.
Concussive slam.
Healers, be ready, it's gonna be heavy. There's a 4-banger. Soak.
Rock blast.
Good job, and move out.
Concussive slam. Shattering impact.
Out of that, watch these other pillars.
Concussive slam.
You ready for annihilation? We do need to move, but then
Resonating annihilation.
move.
But all you got.
Frenzied devastation.
Good freaking job, guys.
We did it. Good job. Excellent. You guys rock.
It's bunny.
Are we doing council or Zenarth?
I don't care. Which do you think is going to be easier with this group now? Because I think that we only got one mage who may or may not want to come back in. Well, they stayed in the group, so they probably do want to come back in.
Well, we're fixing to lose
Oh, okay.
one, so they can come back in and replace of them.
Okay. Shall we just start killing something then?
Well, this goes to Zenarth, so
That's...
if you want council, we need to go out and go to the other side.
yeah.
We can just kill this group and then move to the other side. She already pulled it.
Yep. Just want to give people the chance to leave.
I need a target.
I think council is going to be easier too.
While we're running to the middle, repair if need be.
Finest wares in Kultir.
Right, so the trick with Council is that they each have abilities, and when one of them dies, the one that dies their ability then jumps to the others. So that's why, while they're not health linked, we want them to go down pretty much the same. There are two of the bosses that we're going to be tanking, and we're going to be swapping back and forth on. The other two, we just need to control. We don't need to. They don't need to be directly tanked. Let's see here.
This is a boss where we gotta kind of like loosely stack, and then whenever pillars come up, you put your spark on the pillar.
Yes, I think that's right.
It's still recharging.
Let me go pull a video for it and. This wing is also the one that's open in LFR, so if you need to go see a dumbed down version of the fight, you can see it there too. For next week, because I'm not going to lock this out.
Yeah, it is. Remember me bitching about everybody not the little circles at everybody and then gave AIDS to everybody else?
I don't have a target.
Because it's AoE.
I can't use that item yet. I need to target something first.
I think we're going to be a little healing heavy for this fight. Or DPS lay, as it were.
Let me show you what I got.
I need to get closer.
Okay, so one of the bosses, Embar, has a frontal cleave, so unless you're a tank, I would recommend you not stand in front of him. There's plenty of things to interrupt. Frostspike and Lightning Bolt. So we were just talking about the conductive mark, which is the spark that when it's on you, you want to spread out. You don't want to be near other people. What you want to do instead is stand close to an earthen pillar, and that will remove the conductive mark. Meteor Axe is...
The pillars that this guy is dropping right here is what they look like, and your character will have like a little blue squiggly around it. That's when you know you're going to get a conductive mark. If you do get the conductive mark, then you need to hit the pillar and then immediately move away, because if not, it will spread the aids to everybody else who tries to run over there.
It's not ready yet.
Running out of room to fuck out.
Oh yeah, and then the one boss will, whenever we're getting pushed back, it'll start putting freezing buffs on you, debuffs on you, and you need to touch fire in order to drop those buffs, that debuff off of you, so you don't get frozen after she casts Blizzard.
I don't have a target.
Fire is a hungry child. It must always be fed.
So,
It will
I mark
consume
Embar
your
with
corpses
Skull.
for days.
He's the one with the frontal cleave. You want to avoid him.
This is just trash, we can kill this stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
After you eat, I guess. Okay, never mind.
Well, we can eat afterwards, I suppose.
Yep.
Food should still be up.
Should be.
That's gonna happen in this fight. Needs to be soaked. This big pillar on this guy.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
Frost does not care who falls into its icy embrace. Your faces will be frozen in horror forever.
So that's what the ability looks like when the chick does that, and it'll put a freezing debuff on you. You need to touch fire for that to drop off, or else you get turned into one of those tombs, and we gotta break you out.
Oh, it's cool how they teach you the fight with the trash.
Right. And when you get the big red pillar on you that fire boss just dropped that we just did, or the fire guy, that needs to be dropped on the pillars.
I need a target.
And it has to be soaked as well.
Blood feeds the earth.
This guy should drop the pillars that we'll be looking for whenever you get the conductive mark. That's what those look like. So when you get the conductive mark on you, which is a blue circle, you run over to it, touch it, and run away.
I don't have a target.
Lightning's caress is capricious. One kiss marks you forever.
So you might want to loosely spread right here, because this little ad right here does give you conductive marks. Just stand there until it drops off, because we don't have pillars, obviously. That right there is what conductive marks looks like. If you touch other people, it will spread it to them.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Raid aids.
I need a target.
That's the fight, basically.
No matter.
Soon, the
Alright, so
will be unleashed
I have
on a
marked
world
Opalfang and Embar. Those are the two bosses that will be tanking, and the tanks will be swapping back and forth on them. We do that every single time there's a crush.
Who are you starting?
I don't know, it looks like Burning's on Opalfang, so I'll be starting on Embar. Let's see. I did post a video. I don't know if people need to look at that or not. If you've already gone over the video.
We need to reset the boss.
Okay.
It's too far away.
Blood feeds the earth.
Let's go. There, all the cooldowns have been reset.
It's mainly because that lurker. Get rid of that big.
I saw him in the middle. I was like, where did he come from?
Yeah.
If you fish him out of the lava, it's an achievement, so.
Lovely.
Yeah, you gotta do the whole fight with him bouncing around.
Yep, I've done those, a bunch of those in Shadowlands in the raids. That's where you get to pet the corgis, or I always tell people about that. And you don't see the corgis unless you you actually do whatever it is that triggers them in the first place. But weird stuff. Alright, let's do a ready check then, because I think we might be ready to try this.
Yeah, I'll try and do the callouts as they come.
I'm assuming using timeline.
No, it's
Okay.
I think it's bigwigs.
Okay, I have a weak aura that takes DBM or bigwig's timing, and then it just puts it on a bar that drops down. So I figured you were using the same thing, but cool. All right, everybody's ready. So Let's see this fight. Oh, I'm gonna mark.
And there is, I forget which boss it is, but don't we have to interrupt one of these bosses? Is it the lightning
The other-
one?
The other two I thought were both casters, because
Yeah,
Lightning Bolt and Frostbite.
Lightning.
So these two need to be interrupted. Delthea and
Yeah, so the two on the left need to be interrupted.
right. So if you're a celestial body, you're being tanked, and if you're I don't know, whatever. If you're not a celestial body, then you need to be interrupted. Let's see this so that we actually.
Watch us kill it first try. Imagine. It's really not.
What fun! Shall we play?
Oh my god, I didn't fucking change my...
Purify you.
Alright, pillars are coming up. Spread out for marks. Marks are coming in 2 seconds.
I've got Opalfang.
Ghost.
You get a mark, touch one of the pillars. And then move away. Good job. This should be the soak right here, I believe.
Flaming
Yep, move the
steel
soak to the
smash
pillars,
your flesh.
and then everybody soak.
Smash.
Aside from tanks. Nice, good job. Alright, when Blizzard's coming up next, whenever you start moving, just touch the fire and it will drop the debuff off of you. Touch the lava pool on the ground.
Be
Primal
wrapped in the
Blizzard.
blizzard. Smash.
Here it is. Touch the fire.
Die, aberration.
Primal Blizzard.
Whoa.
Okay, break that person out, whoever's didn't touch the fire.
That would be the tank.
It's all good.
Smash.
Yeah. Trying to do.
Marks
a swap
are coming
at the
out,
same
loosely
time.
spread.
Lightning, purge these aberrations.
Touch a pillar. Good job.
Die, aberration. Pain and stone.
New pillars coming out. The soaks will be coming. Be able to move these soaks onto the pillars, please. Everybody get in and help soak. Good job. Marks will be the next thing we get, so loosely spread. Marks in 10.
I'll purify dust.
Lightning, purge
Get a
these
mark, move to a pillar,
aberrations.
and then move out.
The
Good job.
earth opens.
Axes will be next, which will be the soak. Move those to these pillars. We need to get most of these pillars down.
Aberration.
Soak's coming up in 10 seconds. Be ready to move to pillars. And then we're getting marks right after. Soak's over on pillars.
Lightning,
Be ready
purge
for-
these aberrations.
Get the move over to the pillars for your marks.
Pain and stone.
You were not up
Good
to
job.
the challenge.
Blizzard will be next. Just touch the fire once you start moving.
Be
Primal
wrapped in
Blizzard.
the blizzard. I'll purify you.
Touch the fire.
Smash.
Lightning,
Good job, break that
purge
tank
these
out.
Conductive
aberrations.
Mark.
Marks go to the pillars.
The
New
earth
pillars coming up.
opens.
Need to get ready for soaks. Move to pillars.
Meteor axis.
Fear your flesh.
Help soak. Good job. Marks will be next. Spread out for marks.
Smash.
If you get a mark, move to a pillar.
Lightning, purge these
Conductor's
aberrations.
mark.
I'll purify you.
Good job.
The earth open.
Pillars. Soaks will be coming up next. We might want to reposition bosses because these two pillars are right behind the bosses there. Good job.
I'll
Soaks are
purify
coming.
you. Dust. Flaming
down.
steel.
Soaks,
fear
get that
your
tank up.
flesh.
Soaks two pillars.
Bask in the power of the storm.
Conductive mark. Conductive mark.
Pain and stone. I'll purify
Alright, regroup
you.
bosses, regroup. Ah, good job. Blizzard's coming up next, just touch the fire.
Be
Primal
wrapped in
blizzard.
the blizzard's icy embrace.
Touch the fire.
Dust. I'll purify
Good job.
you.
Nobody got it that time.
Conductive mark.
Marks to pillars. Sorry, I gave you that mark, my bad.
The
New pillars
earth
and soaks will be coming
open.
next. Soaks to the pillars, please.
Flaming steel.
Meteor
Fear
axis.
your flesh.
Help soak these. Good job.
Who needs a
Marks.
little more damage?
Die, aberration.
Marks will be next.
Smash.
Marks in 10 seconds.
Lightning, purge these aberrations.
Marks to pillars. New pillars will be next, and then soak.
The earth opens. Die.
Let's clear off some of these
aberration.
pillars back here in the back. Soaks is in 20 seconds. Soaks in 5 seconds. And then marks are right after it, so be ready. Don't kill all these so we got somewhere to...
Flaming steel.
Meteor axis.
Fear
Alright,
your
soaks.
flesh.
Lightning, purge these
Spread for marks.
aberrations.
Marks to pillars.
Pain and stone.
It's okay, it's okay. Get that to the... Ooh.
Conductive mark.
Blizzard is next. Be ready to touch the fire. Blizzard in 5 seconds.
Die, aberration. Be
Primal
wrapped in
blizzard.
the blizzard's icy embrace. Dust.
Touch the fire. Alright,
Lightning,
marks are coming out.
purge
Spread.
These
Conductive mark.
aberrations.
Good job. Soaks will be up in 5 seconds. Be ready for soaks.
I'll purify you.
Quaking convocation.
Flaming.
Meteor
And that's
axis.
it. Let's go. First try. Hello?
No! You will know
Bravo.
my wrath.
That totally makes up for Terros. Totally.
Let's go, dude.
Also, that was really good on killing them all at the same time.
For real.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nicely balanced out.
Do we want to do Dathia or Sinarth? Both of them drop tier loot, so.
Why don't we do Dathia first?
It's still recharging.
All right, on Dathia, there'll be tornadoes that spawn, like four or five tornadoes that spawn around her. They kind of just move around a little bit as they go, and then they'll lock into place, and an arrow will be on them, and they will travel in that direction. Do not be in front of those arrows. An add phase will happen where 2 adds will come up. The tanks we'll group them up. We'll do a little bit of cleave damage. Whichever one is lower or closer to 50%, we'll move out to the second ring. We'll kill that one. When we say position for knockback, you need to be moved up to the ad, or it will blow you off of the side of the platform. I believe there is blue circles on this one as well, and if you get those blue circles, just stay away from everybody. Let's see, that's that. And then there is a pull in mechanic where you'll get sucked towards the boss. Just use a movement ability or whatever and run away from the boss. It'll blow you so good you'll fall off the platform.
Sounds like a good Friday night.
Hell yeah, brother.
Except it's a Monday.
It's just the third Friday.
Right, so the conductive mark is a holdover from the last fight, because she's the one who put that on. So you should recognize that. Let's see. We should basically be all spread out. What else? Let's see. Ah, nice.
Yeah, you can't kill the ads together. It has to be one at a time, or else it'll blow us all off of the platform. All right. So the tornadoes look kind of like these right here, and then they'll lock into place and have an arrow pointing which way they're going to travel.
They killed my brother. My vengeance requires your power.
Quiet, whimpering fool. If I didn't have need of you, you would already be dead. I will grant you a modicum of my strength. It should suffice to deal with these meddlers.
It's too much.
Indeed. This gift will destroy you. Kill them before it does.
I will not fail.
How do you get out of here? Sorry, I had to answer
There's an
your question.
updraft.
This
Well, that's what I
swirly
thought.
back
Oh,
here.
I see. There's a small. You have to hit. Oh, okay, there we go. Always some stupid mechanic like that. So we put a white swirl on a white floor. I see. Right. I remember this now. Thank you. Thank you for the banquet.
That's only in heroic scrummed, from what I understand.
Yeah, I don't think we have to do the knock back to the original platform, but we have to do the knock back to the Let's see.
Yeah, I think we all stay on the same platform, but we have to watch out for that knockback off the edge.
We'll probably screw it up. We'll figure it out.
Just pack a parachute, it'll be okay.
Everybody should just be a demon hunter. You can probably just glide.
Or I guess a druid and dash back.
Yeah. Alright, so let's do ready check here. Alright, well let's try this and see what we can do.
Feel my fury.
Mark Marks move out.
Raging burst.
Do not be behind the tanks with those marks because they will get blown back into you and then you give them. These are the tornadoes, watch them. They're moving in 10 seconds. Watch these tornadoes.
Crosswind.
Do not stand in front of the arrows. Alright, we're gonna get pulled in, just run away.
Cyclone.
There is no shelter from my storm.
Marks are coming out, be ready to spread. And watch these tornadoes.
Mark. Crosswind.
Winds buffet you.
Marks in 10 seconds.
Scatter like leaves in a hurricane.
Ads are up.
Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand against my gale
Need to separate these ads. Take the one that's 55% out to the outside ring. Alright, be ready to get knocked back.
Flow back. Crosswind.
Rushing gust.
Watch these tornadoes.
Right off the edge.
Alright, move up to kill the other ad. You have Mark, do not. Alright, get ready to get knocked back.
You cannot outrun a cyclone.
Perfect. Run away. Perfect.
Fall to
Marks
the
coming
storm.
up. Spread out. Don't be behind the tanks.
Winds buffet you.
Watch these tornadoes. Next ads are coming up.
Coalescing
Scatter
storm.
like leaves in a hurricane.
Next marks and tornadoes are coming out. Marks move out.
Nothing can stand against my gale winds.
Pick the one that's lower out. Okay, we can just, yeah. Tornadoes will be moving here. Watch out for those.
Flow back.
Ready for knockback?
Crosswind.
Winds buffet you.
Marks are
Conductive
coming
mark.
out. Stay out if you have a mark.
Flow back. Cyclone.
You cannot outrun a cyclone.
And run away.
Crosswind.
Marks move out. Next ads are coming up in 10 seconds.
Coalescing storm.
Ads are coming up. Marks are in 5 seconds.
Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand
Marks
against
are coming
my
up.
gale winds.
You ready for knockback?
Flow back. Crosswind.
Winds
Watch these
buffet
tornadoes. Kill this next ad. Marks.
Conductive mark.
Careful, careful, marks. Oh, you gave that to the tank. Eek.
Flow back.
We Might lose people to this blowback.
Outrun a cyclone.
God damn it. Yeah, I fell off.
Crosswind.
Rushing gust.
You res the tank. I mean, do we want to just wipe this and try again?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just wipe.
Leaves in a hurricane.
Okay, makes sense at this point.
Jump off the platform.
Jump.
But that's the whole fight.
Hey, Demented Druid.
Yes.
I've noticed that if you take more than one Zephyr Slam in a row, you keep going further and further back. I think there was a couple times you pulled aggro from me, and I think you got to like 4 stacks. I think that's why you got thrown off.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot
Well,
about that
okay.
tank mechanic. My bad. That is a thing. You get, if you get too many stacks, you get fastballed off of the platform.
The nice thing is, if you need to take some stuff off, or if you
There's a
let's
swirly
say
over
have
here. There's a
3,
swirly over here to go back up to that platform. Stop where you're running.
I can deaths advance, and
Okay.
So if I have to have too many stacks, I just gotta know.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little crazy sometimes because even when I'm getting bounced, sometimes I'm getting bounced a couple of times back and forth. Like, wow. So,
Best part about
matter-
Death Knights.
Just a matter of getting used to the fight.
Yeah, 38%. Yeah, and that was not a bad pull. 38% on first pull, so I mean, that's pretty good.
I think we did great. I mean, this group, we were a lot smaller. That was what I was actually answering. They were asking why the group got so much smaller, and I said, unfortunately, I had to trim a few people out, and then some other people left. But I mean, our performance after that was good, and I mean, we one-shotted Council, and we came close to doing it here. So
for sure,
I think this is going well.
Yeah, and that's true, we didn't lust. I mean, to get 38% with no lust, I think we save lust and get to 38% or 35 or whatever and pop lust like normal. No, I mean, since we made it that far without lust, I say we just hold it till the end. What is it? Is it 35% you normally pop it?
That's a good question. Let's see.
It'd be better to just do it on pull because less mechanics to deal with at that point, and you're just pumping DPS. But
yeah, I mean, whatever.
Doing it one or the other is better than not doing it at all. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this doesn't feel like a fight where it's going to make that much difference, to be honest.
I don't think it does.
Because I don't think that she's triggered. I think all of her yeah, everything's time based. It's none of it is based on her damage. Oh, Warlock Gates. Ah, you rock. And in case nobody has it, this still works. Where is it? Right here.
yeah, the vendors still sell that stone thing.
Yeah, I noticed they were selling it in Dragonflight. I thought that was cool. Alright, so let's do a ready check. We've got this. Let's try this again.
Yeah, and make sure with that DPS we're on the opposite side of where the tanks are at, just in case marks.
Feel my fury.
Here, I'll move to the other side then.
Marks are coming up, spread.
Conductive mark.
Don't be behind the tank.
Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand against my gale winds.
Tornadoes will be moving in 3 seconds. 2, 1.
Rushing gust.
Spread for marks. Don't be behind the tanks. We're gonna get pulled in 5 seconds. And get ready to run.
There is no shelter from my storm.
Marks in 10 seconds, be ready. Spread out for marks. Tornadoes will be moving in 3, 2, 1, be ready for tornadoes as well.
Conductive crosswind.
Rushing gust.
I'll let your stack fall off, Alan.
Ads are coming up.
Coalescing storm.
Like leaves
I have
in a
two of them, don't I?
hurricane.
For a second.
Marks in 5 seconds. If you have a mark, do not go towards the ad.
Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand against my gale winds.
I'm taking an ad.
Okay, I got it now.
Get ready for knockback.
Blow back.
Tornadoes will be moving. Marks in 10 seconds. If
Cross
you have a
wind.
mark, do not go towards this ad.
That threw me all the way off the platform. What am I missing?
We need to kill this ad quickly because we're about to get sucked in.
Blow back.
Position for knockback.
There
Cyclone.
is no shelter
And
from
run away.
my storm. Fall to the storm.
Marks in 10 seconds. Watch these tornadoes.
Conductive mark. Crosswind.
I had 5 stacks.
Buffet you.
Yikes.
Ads are coming up.
Yeah.
Got to kill these ads faster.
Coalescing
Kill them one at a
storm.
time, though.
Leaves in a hurricane.
Spread for marks.
Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand against my gale winds.
Got to kill them one at a time, though. Kill the one that's less health first. Tornadoes are going to be moving.
Winds.
Careful.
Buffet you.
Blow back.
And off I go again. Oh,
Where's that tank if possible?
I'm dead.
were fi-
Cyclone.
You cannot outrun a cyclone.
I got 5 stacks of that debuff.
that's brutal, isn't it?
Blow back.
I think you can survive 3, but barely.
I'm gonna die.
Fall
Conductive
to
mark.
the storm.
Crosswind.
Winds buffet
All right.
you.
Coalescing
Scatter
storm.
like leaves in a hurricane.
Wipe it up.
Conductive mark. Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand against my. You were filth to be cleansed. No one can escape my vengeance.
Yeah, when we get to ad phase, we definitely need to kill these ads a little faster than that. The boss doesn't move, right? She doesn't move anywhere?
No, but if we're far away from her, if we're not within melee range, she puts a stacking debuff on whoever has aggro.
got the coin? Here's how you got the bargains.
Demented, do you want to trade on 2 stacks?
Let's try that. I'm just trying to figure out why I keep getting kicked off. Is that... I mean, I was in the middle and I got kicked all the way to the edge and over. I don't...
If it was near the end, I think you just hit 4 stacks. Do we know if you tank both the ads together, is there an issue with that or no?
No, that's the way I've been doing it. You tank the ads together, do a little bit of cleave, and then whichever one has the least amount, that tank takes their ad out.
Okay, I think I was understanding it of if you tank, one tank has both the ads, and then just go ahead and focus one, get knocked back, go back, focus the other while the other tank remains in range of the boss.
Yeah, you can both tank them within melee range of her, and then whichever one is lower, just move that one out, and then we all position accordingly.
Got it, thank you.
And like I said, if you have marks, do not run towards the ads during that mark phase. If your mark drops off before it does blowback, then great.
Feel my fury.
Nice.
Conductive mark.
Oh, never mind.
Nothing can stand against my gale winds. You were filthy
Bad.
to be cleansed.
Bad.
Alright.
Cross
Winds buffet you. No one can escape my vengeance.
Appreciate your patronage.
Alright, who invited Leroy?
Suiciding off that platform incurs no durability damage.
Well, that's good. Because getting killed on the platform was 60 gold. That's not too bad. Wasn't even a hunter. It was just a butthole.
Someone accidentally clicked on the portal.
Yeah, it happens. Oh, it happens. You know, we're still doing well, right? We got 3 bosses down. This is our 4th boss. It happens. We're here, we're having a good time. That's all that matters. This time we're gonna kill her.
Feel my fury.
Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand against my gale winds.
I took aggro on accident.
Crosswind.
Crashing gust.
Not even talking. Ads coming. I'm sorry, not ads. Marks. And run away.
Cyclone.
There is no shelter from my storm.
Spread out for marks. Don't be behind the tanks. Ads are coming up in 10 seconds.
Winds.
Watch these
you.
tornadoes. Ads are up.
Coalescing
Scatter
storm.
like leaves in a hurricane.
Conductive mark. Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand against my gale winds.
Once it gets to 50%, take this one out. Okay. Position for knockback.
Blow back. Crosswind.
Crashing gust.
Marks are coming out. Be ready. If you have a mark, don't go towards the ad. Kill this ad, and then run away once we get blown back.
Cyclone.
You cannot outrun a cyclone.
Oh, nice.
Fall to the storm.
Spread for marks in 10 seconds. Don't be behind the tanks. Oh, we got a tank dead.
Yeah, I got bounced
Yeah.
twice.
Me too.
Crosswind.
That hurts.
Gust.
Oh shit, I didn't see that one behind me.
Fall.
Coalescing
Scatter
storm.
like leaves in a hurricane.
Ads are up.
Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand against my gale winds.
Blow back. Crosswind.
Blow back.
Buffet you. Fall to the
Conductive
Second bounce got me.
storm.
Wrap it up.
Yep.
Cyclone.
You cannot outrun a cyclone.
So on the ad phase,
No one can escape my vengeance.
yeah, y'all can tank them by the boss, and then once whichever one gets to 50% first is the one that's gonna get pulled out. That way, I think that's how you don't get the stacking, the stacks on y'all or whatever that you get from her.
All right.
So just pull them together by the boss. We start doing damage to them. Whichever one gets to 50% first, move that one out, kill that one immediately, and then get knocked back. And then marks will come out, kill the second one. Marks don't move in. Hopefully the marks will drop by the time the ad dies, and then we move in for blowback on the second one.
Let me show you what I got.
Oh, we lost somebody else. Great. I think we're about to lose somebody else.
passada.
There's a fair amount of randomness to this too. That makes it a little harder.
Yo, Bruna, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Feel my fury.
Spread for marks. Don't be behind the tanks.
Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand against my gale winds.
Crosswinds.
Chopper tornadoes. Marks moving. Spread. We're gonna get runaway here in just a second.
Cyclone.
You cannot outrun a
And run
cyclone.
away. Spread for marks. Tornadoes will be moving in 5 seconds.
Conductive mark. Crosswinds.
Watch tornadoes.
Buffet you.
Ads are coming up. Be ready.
Coalescing
Spread for marks.
Leaves in a hurricane.
Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand against my gale winds.
All right, take the. Yep, there you go. Nice. Kill this one fast. Ready for blowback. Tornadoes will be moving right after we land, so watch out. Kill this other ad.
Crosswinds.
Marks are coming, so be ready to spread. You get a mark, do not go near the ad.
Mark.
Oh.
Yeah, we lost a couple people on that one because they got marks and couldn't get near the ad.
Shelter
Hate to see
from
it.
my storm.
Run away. Marks will be coming out in 5 seconds. B-res if we can, one of the healers if we can.
Crosswinds.
We have a B-res up.
Damn it. Oh, there's a B-res right there.
Yeah, we have one.
Mark ads coming up in 2 seconds. Marks are coming up in 10.
Coalescing
Scatter
storm.
like leaves in a hurricane.
Ads are up. Interrupt these.
Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand against my gale winds.
Take the one that's 50% out. Take the one that's 50% out. Kill the one that's lower first. Get ready for blowback.
Blowback. Crosswinds.
Marks in 5 seconds.
And I'm off. Damn it.
You were filth to be cleansed.
Cyclone.
There is no shelter from my storm.
Blowback.
Which tank is it that's getting knocked off?
I am. Druid.
I mean, are you on the boss or are you on the ads at that point?
Let's see. Usually I'm on the boss. That last time I was actually on the ad. And as soon as I got blowback, I think I had several stacks on me, and it was just enough to push me over the edge. It's not been the same each time though, because I mean, I've been knocked off when I get bounced onto one of the hurricanes, and then I get bounced again. It's like, what am I gonna do about that?
No one can escape my vengeance.
So the question is, what do we need to change up here? Our best pull was the first one. What changed? We're at the 3-hour mark, so I don't know if anybody needs to go, but regardless, it might be a good time to take a short break. Stretch your legs, get something to drink. Ah. Looks like one of the things that's hitting us is the aerial buffet, which means that the tanks aren't in range.
Let me show you what I got. Travel safe now.
I'm just looking at the Wagfest report on that last one.
So, at least from what I can tell, the ads don't put any dot on or anything on the tank, so should one tank just grab both ads and bring them both out, kill them both, and then go back, or is the dot going to get too high?
I thought the issue was that if we killed them both at the same time, that the blowback was bigger.
Well,
right?
not that we kill them both at the same time, but it'll just follow the tank that is being blown back from the first time it gets hit. I
Well,
mean, the
thanks for
first
the
one
follow.
that explodes, the ad will follow that. I mean, we just need to kill them one at a time. Still.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually just running the last pull through Wipefest and looking at it. It basically, yeah, one of the problems is the tanks were taking a lot of aerial buffets because they weren't in range. I mean, we're doing lots of things right. People are dodging the storms really well. That's great. And it looks like actually there's an interrupt that we're supposed to be doing on the ads.
Yeah, that gives her a stacking buff. We're hitting them as we see them.
Okay, yeah. So Wipefest says that we were 2% on that. I think it's mostly because it looks like we missed one. They ran for 20 seconds.
Do we want to try and find like 1 DPS? Or no?
If we can, that'd be great. I mean, let's see. I'll ask in the group. Let's see. I can tell Wipefest to ignore. Yeah, actually, that means that we did even better. Everyone avoided 100% avoidance of the Raging Tempest. Tanks still took a lot of aerial buffets. People were taking aerial slashes. Non-tanks are taking aerial slashes, which is bad. What else? A lot of damage from blowback. That's basically what it says. I mean, other than that, it's not pointing anything to anything super obvious. So, all right. I'm not getting anybody who says. That was nice, Scrum. I like that. All right. Well, it doesn't look like anybody wants to come in and join us as DPS, so do we want to try it again? Well, people have stayed, so if you don't want to stay, it's been 3 hours. That's a long time, but I'm willing to give it one more shot.
I vote for one more pull.
I'll do a ready check. If everybody says they're ready, then we'll do one more pull. There we go. Everybody voted. Thank you very much.
Feel my fury.
Conductor
Watch for
left.
marks.
Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand against my gale winds.
Tornadoes will be moving. Marks in 5 seconds. Watch these tornadoes. Marks are coming up, spread out. Don't be behind the tanks.
Cyclone.
There is no shelter
away.
from my storm.
You're ready to spread out for marks right after this. Spread out for marks, and then tornadoes are going to move right after marks come out. Watch tornadoes.
Winds buffet you.
Ads will be coming up.
Coalescing storm.
I have boss if you want to get ads.
Alright.
Make sure you interrupt.
Just make sure to run towards the dying ad when it's dying.
Nothing can stand against
I can death set
Mark.
so I'm okay.
winds.
Oh, I had 4 stacks. I'm coming.
You
Oops.
were filth to be cleansed.
Blowback.
You ready for blowback? Tornadoes will be moving when we land, so be careful. Watch out for marks. They're in 10 seconds.
Crosswind.
Rushing gust.
This will be hard right here. Position for blowback. Watch out for marks. If you have a mark, do not come up on the ad.
Blowback.
Good job.
Cyclone.
You cannot
I can use you to
outrun
clear
a
my stacks.
cyclone.
Yep.
Run away.
What the heck?
Marks will be coming up soon. 5 seconds. Don't be behind the tanks. Tornadoes will be moving.
Fine.
Crosswind.
Winds
Watch
buffet
tornado.
you.
Ads will be coming up.
Coalescing
Scatter
storm.
like leaves in a hurricane.
I'll get ads.
Marks will be coming up in 5 seconds. As well as... Okay, that's just new tornadoes.
Conductive mark. Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand against my gale winds.
Alright, get ready for blowback. Interrupt that. Marks will be coming out in 10
Blowback.
seconds. Right after we land, be ready to spread for this.
Rushing gust.
And... Oh, look at that. I made it all the way to the other platform.
I got the boss.
Spread for marks.
It's
You
good
ready for
'cause I
blowback?
don't-
Blowback.
Nope. That didn't work.
There is
Cyclone.
no shelter from my storm.
Run away.
You were filth to be cleansed.
Conductive
Marks.
mark. Crosswind.
I'll need your taunt.
I have no way to get back there. I got knocked to the other platform.
Okay.
Yeah. That's GG.
Coalescing
Scatter
storm.
like leaves in a hurricane.
That was weird.
Conductive mark. Raging
Nothing
burst.
can stand against my gale winds.
Marks
Crosswind.
coming out.
Gust.
Fucking A.
Blowback. Cyclone.
You cannot outrun a cyclone. You were filth to be cleansed.
Blow back. Conductive mark. Crosswind.
Winds buffet you.
Coalescing
Scatter
storm.
like leaves in a hurricane.
That'd be the wipe.
Yeah, for sure.
Raging
Nothing
burst.
That was weird.
can stand against my gale winds.
Being up, there's a heroic mechanic. That's why that platform's up there.
No, I understand that. It was that I couldn't get back off of it.
I think because during heroic, there's only one ad that spawns, and then there's one on the platform.
The ad is spawn. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Yeah, whatever.
It's probably an oversight on Blizzard.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, the alternative would have been just been blown off the platform, which is happening a lot.
in Kul Tiras, right here.
Trying to understand how to minimize that.
There was a couple times where I went to save myself by positioning myself between a tornado and the boss. So when you get slammed, it'll knock you straight up. You'll still take fall damage, but you can survive a couple extra stacks if you do that.
Okay.
We just lost a couple more.
Yeah, I think that's gonna call it. 2, 3, 7, 12 people. I mean, we can try it. 2, 6, 2, 3, 6. All right, I think we're gonna call it. I'm gonna call it at that. It was a very good. It was a good night. I mean, this is tough. This is progression. I know it sounds like some of you have been doing this fight. For others, it's new, and we'll do it better. Yeah, I really appreciate everybody. Sorry.
It's progression. Like it's my first time here. I did the LFR earlier, and I mean,
yeah,
it's all about learning.
Exactly, and that's exactly the right attitude. I think one of the problems, because we were just talking about this in the community leadership group, one of the problems is that we were doing these pug runs, and everybody was overgeared, and they were OP for the faded raids, and so it was easy to get people through them, and they wanted to get the slime cap mount. Now it's like this is back to the way raiding normally starts, right? Which is you wipe over and over again until you figure out. The way I usually explain it is that I do everything wrong until I run out of things to do wrong, and then I do it right.
Until the next week, and then you do it wrong again for some reason because it happens.
Because you forget. It's like, yeah, and then after you do it enough times, then it becomes like old hat. You just go, oh yeah, right. Why did I ever think this was hard? Also, people be getting better gear. As your gear gets better, frankly, good gear can paper over some mechanics problems, and I've seen that a lot. I mean, I do it myself. That's why I have multiple druids. I just keep going back with different druids, and it's interesting when you can do the mechanics, you can get away with a lot worse gear. But when you don't know the mechanics, or you're still trying to feel them out, the gear can help compensate somewhat for that.
Alrighty.
So
Thanks for
again,